Hello everyone, back to tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So as always on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with the Japanese and the CFS tomorrows, and I should get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video released today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. Got 10 to 14 there, with all of the regular features coming up to you later on this afternoon. And then this evening we begin the countdown to Glasgow. So I know many Glasgow girls are anxiously awaiting Glastonbury forecast. They kick off, they get underway around 7ish this evening. So if you're a Glasgow goer and you're interested in what the weather may be doing for Glastonbury Festival, and who isn't, then check out the channel around 7 PM. And there will be a Glasgow update. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's vids. Thank you so very much everybody for doing that. Right, okay, we're going to start off with the week 1 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and the North Pole view down. So this is the North Pole just here. This is the wider Arctic circle around there. And then we've got mid-latitudes through here. So blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. These are broken down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 9th through to 16th of June. The next week, the coming week, this week, we'll have above average heights, high pressure sitting over to the north of the country. Low pressure is in the Atlantic away to south, and winds still remaining from an easterly direction. So mostly dry, fine and warm in the week ahead. And this carries on into week 2 as well. This will be the 16th to the 23rd of June with above average heights again over and to the north of the country, blocking progress of low pressure in the Atlantic and bringing lots of dry and potentially warm, very warm, maybe even hot weather. And then weeks 3 and 4 will take us from the 23rd of June to the 7th of July. A little bit of a change in this week, still some higher pressure just to our northeast, but lower pressure looks like it's getting closer to us from off the Atlantic. This might be transitioning into something a little bit more changeable as we go into the into weeks 3 and 4 period, end of June and beginning of July. We might start to see a little bit of a change there, something slightly more changeable, but overall, you know, not particularly dramatic. It is a two weekly anomaly as well, which means you know, you might have something like week 3 is still very high pressure dominated, week 4 more towards low pressure, something like that could be going on then, of course. Right, so this is the tropical and mid-latitude view. We can't see Greenland, the Arctic, North Pole, Scandinavia, Iceland, all those areas off the chart up here. But a reminder of the week 1 500 millibar height anomaly with the UK and Ireland in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it. So the coming week is, of course, dominated by high pressure over and also to the north of UK and Ireland. So temperature anomalies are going to be very warm in the week ahead. We're in these yellow and orange colours, which is like 2-3 degrees or more maybe above average. So a very warm, if not hot week to come. It's not completely settled, actually slightly above average precipitation in more southern areas, probably caused by thunderstorms, I would have thought, drier further north. Week 2 is the 16th to the 23rd of June. This week again dominated by high pressure over and to the north. So the temperature anomaly remains significantly above average in the yellow and orange colours. That's 1 to 2 degrees above normal. And precipitation wise, again, not completely dry, particularly for Ireland and Wales. Slightly above average rainfall, drier for Scotland. So again, there could be some thundery outbreaks going on within you know, within this period. And then week 3 and 4 will be the 23rd of June to 7th of July, just bringing that area of lower pressure in the Atlantic just out a little bit closer to us, maybe. Still warm with the temperature anomaly above average in the yellow and orange colours, 1 to 2 degrees above normal. It's a rather wetter week, or a couple of weeks in all areas, though, telling us that the low pressure in the Atlantic might be starting to get a little bit more involved in the pattern. Right, so that's the JMA done. Let's have a look at the CFS, see how that compares. Again, these are 500 millibar height anomalies broken down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 9th to the 15th of June. The coming week has above average heights, high pressure over and to the north of the country, mainly dry and warm with winds in from an easterly direction. And then week 2 will be the 16th to the 22nd of June. Again, we see the above average heights over to the north of the country, particularly for northern areas. Lots of dry, fine and warm or very warm weather. Might be a little bit more showery in the south, I suppose. Week 3 will be the 23rd to the 29th of June. High pressure just beginning to weaken slightly, but still there to North Scotland. Low pressure to west and southwest, trying to bring more unsettled conditions in from off the Atlantic Ocean. A little bit of battle going on there, perhaps. And then week 4 will be the 30th of June to 6th of July. High pressure still over and to the east of the country. Low pressure out to the west. Will be warm if this comes off. Winds are coming up from the south, but again, could be turning a little bit more unsettled with that low pressure pushing in closer to us from off the Atlantic. So pretty good agreement actually between the two models for the overall synoptic pattern for the next 4 weeks. Temperature anomalies for the CFS for week 1, 9th to 15th of June, very significantly warmer than average, about quite hot, 2-3 degrees above average. Week 2, the 16th, 22nd of June, that one also looks quite a hot week in those deep red colours, that's like a couple of degrees above normal. Week 3 is also a hot week, it's the 23rd to 29th of June, significantly above average temperatures then, and it carries on into week 4 as well, 30th of June, 6th of July, very much above average with the temperature. So a really warm month to come actually, really warm early part of this summer to come. And then precipitation wise for week 1, 9th to 15th of June, drier than normal for the UK and for much of Northern Europe as well. Week 2 also looks a little bit drier than normal. This is going to be the 16th to 22nd of June. Week 3 is wetter though. This is the 23rd, 29th of June. Wetter, particularly for more southern areas. So that could be turning quite thundery there. And week 4 also looks a little bit on the wet side too. This is the 30th of June to the 6th of July. So we do have a trend here to be turning wetter as June progresses, particularly as we get to the latter stages of it and into July. But those temperatures holding up warm, maybe very warm or even hot. So it could be a little bit volatile, I think, as we find our way moving towards the last stages of the month. Anyway, that's it for this week. It's only a snapshot of what these two models are showing. They're in agreement, but, you know, they could be in wrong agreement. So just a snapshot. Could look completely different when we look at models again next week. Any forecast beyond 5-7 days comes with big health warnings and large pictures of SAR attached. But that's how we're looking today. A volatile, hot and thundery second half of June, maybe. But we're going to be back later on. We can take to 14 days. That will include all of the regular features. Come back for that then. And then, yes, this evening we're kicking off the Glastonbury update, so I'll see you a little bit later on if you're a Glasgow goer for that. For JMA Friday this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.